lovely people. It's Friday. Thank God for Fridays. If you work Monday to Friday, 40-hour week, thank God it's Friday, because that's how I'm feeling. I am making dinner, but I'm also making dinner for tomorrow, if that makes sense. And I've lost something. Where's it gone? Well, we're going to Mother's tomorrow in Taunton, and I thought I'd take some food with us so that she hasn't got to feed us, you know, bless her. Because unless it comes in a slow cooker, Mum gets a bit stressed out these days having to cook for, you know, I think you lose the knack, don't you, to cook for a lot of people. Unfortunately, I haven't got that way yet. I'm still cooking for far too many. I'm cooking for half the bloody street. I still haven't learnt that yet. So, I'm just going to whiz up. I want to use up what I've got in my fridge on a Friday night, you know? Because I'm going to be having some shopping come. Going to get some shopping over the weekend. So, I don't want this hanging around. This mince needs eating. And I don't want to come back at the, you know, the end of the weekend and find that it's gone off, because, well, it's not what not. I'd rather cook it up and take it with us, and we can always freeze it down if need be. So I've got my big old pan, and what I'm hoping is that I can there'll be plenty here which I can leave for Mum, so she can either freeze it and she can have it, you know, put it in the freezer and have it for herself. Or she can do what she wants with it. She can eat it or whatever. Anyway, I've got my mince going in there, so I'm going to brown that off. I've got a can of, I bought these in error. I thought they were fruit. No, they are British mixed vegetables. I've got some chopped tomatoes. I've got a tin of new potatoes. A little bit of this chorizo still, tomato puree, paprika. Might not put that in because I've already got that in, so that might be a little bit too heavy. Salt, pepper. I've got some of these blooming cheese slices. They're the light slices. A pepper. Oh, a couple of radishes. Some tomatoes that need eating up. A pepper, chili pepper. A couple of onions, and I've got these mushrooms that really could do with eating up. If we weren't going away tomorrow, I'd keep those and we'd have those for breakfast, but no, so we need to eat them. So I'm just going to brown my mince, and I'm going to prepare my bits and pieces, i.e. chop my onion, my chilli, my few little tomatoes, and then I'll come back to you. So my mince is browning, and I don't know about you, but I quite like my mince to taste beefy. Do you know what I mean? So what I tend to do is put a teaspoon and a half of gravy granules in there, and that just makes them a little bit more, taste a little bit more beefy. So I've just put that in. That a mix. Now I'm going to add, I've chopped up my chorizo, and I've still got that left, and I'm just going to put that in so it starts releasing all that paprika into the mince. There we go. I've chopped up my pepper, and that can go in as well, and my tomatoes I've halved, which I'm going to put in because I want them to like really squish down. I don't want them really to stay as whole tomatoes, you know, half tomatoes. So I want them to get nice and cooked and start squishing down to pulp, you know. There we go. Then I've got my onion, and I've got my mushroom. I've got loads of mushrooms, so I'm probably only going to use half of these mushrooms. So I'll carry on chopping. Right, so, that's darn hot. Oh, can you see? Probably not. Oh God, that's what it's looking like. So there's the chorizo and my mince peppers, and the tomatoes are starting to break down. You see that? Smells. Oh, that chorizo smells lush. Right, I'm going to turn it down a tad. There we go. And I've chopped up just over half a red pepper. I have de-seeded it because, as you know, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I don't like things too spicy, and nor does my mum. So poor old Jason, he should have that. So pepper's going in, chili pepper, tomatoes, oh my God, mushrooms. It's been a long week. Mushrooms and onion going in. Stir. There we go. So that's all in there. Have you noticed I've changed the angle of the camera? Can you let me know if it's better? Do you think it's better that way? I don't know. Then I've got these carrots, peas, a few potatoes I think, chopped up in there. It's a medley. And I'm going to put the water in as well with it. And some chopped tomatoes, that's going in. I can find me old... Oh, honestly. No bloody can opener now. Oh, there it is. Right. So, tin of... I think I need a new can opener. A tin of chopped tomatoes. How are we doing? We nearly got it all in. Tin of chopped tommies. Give that another stir. Looking like that. Okay. Honestly, it's enough for the 5,000, isn't there? It's ridiculous. A little bit of water, a splash of water in there. Now some seasoning. A bit of salt, a bit of pepper, some Liam Perrin. Do like a bit of Liam Perrin. Some, oh God, that's chilli puree, I don't want that. Tomato puree. And some garlic. These are really nice big cloves, some of these. So I'm going to put in, we quite like garlic, so I've got 5 cloves of garlic. I'm hoping my garlic press is turned up. No, it hasn't. So, Susan, my number one, bless her, been watching me since the year dot, suggested yesterday when I couldn't find it that I use this. And I don't want to grate my nails, so I thought, let's try this. I don't know if it's going to work. Not bad. Yeah, I think that works alright, Susan. Let's do another one. Oh, bum. Let's try another one. One cup. Stab in. Now you end up with a big little bit. Big little bit. A bit of a big bit on the end, but that's gonna melt down. Right, I'll put my other couple of bits in. Okay, so I'm going to put some spices in and things. So I've got some bay leaves, so I'm going to put in a couple of bay leaves. And then I'll just drop one. God. I'll see, why is that this simple? Right, 3 bay leaves. And I'm going to put some herbs de Provence in there. I like that. And I think that's probably all I'm going to put in. Oh, I might put a little bit of rosemary in. Can't be a bit of rosemary, can you? A little bit of rosemary. So there we go, that's that. Then, I hope this southern lass is not going to upset all you northern lasses. You'll see why. Oh, I don't want you all screaming at me, having a go at me for doing this, what I'm going to call it. God, what a blooming mess. No, that's not what it's called. Right, I'm going to get my dish. See if I can find it. I don't know if that's going to be big enough. Nah, it's not going to fit in there. Fit in that one. Right. Now what I'm going to do is give that a stir. God, it smells good. Smells good. Right, and then I'm going to transfer that into here. And you'll see why in a minute. Not sure I want all the juice, because I don't want it too juicy, I don't think. I'm not sure actually. Because I'm going to have to reheat it tomorrow, so I suppose it needs to be quite... doesn't want to be dry, does it? Yeah, I'm going to put it all in. Whoop-a-daisy. Bearing in mind, this is feeding 3 people. Jason's going on a big bike ride tomorrow, so he'll be having it when he gets home. Right. So that's that. Next. Wipe up a bit. Okay, next, put that to one side. Do you know, I haven't even tasted it. How awful is that? Let's taste it. Now I'm going to have me potatoes. And what I'm calling this is my alternative Lancashire Hotpot. Can I get away with that? Will you allow me to get away with that? Is that allowed? Oh, I tell you what, Miss Susan should be screaming. And Miss Sally. herring and a little bit more seasoning. Give that another stir. That's better. Nice. Right, so tatties. Stick them on your bench. And what you're going to do is slice your tinned potatoes into slices. And then I'll come back to you. So as you can see, I've now got my potato sliced up and it's topping my Lancashire Hotpot. Right, so to finish off, and finally, I'm going to put my cheese slices on top of my potato slices. So I've used 2 of these cheese slices, and then I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning.
Carry on.
Bit of pepper, and then that's going to go into a hot oven until the potatoes brown and the cheese goes all bubbly and yummy. And that is my alternative hot pot. Sorry if it offends any of you northern lasses, but you know, this southern girl's having a go. She's having a little try. Probably failing, but you never know. It might taste delicious. We shall see. So I will come back when it's all bubbly and lovely. I'm having a G&T. I made some of these, look. Ice cubes with frozen fruits. So I'm having one of those in a G&T tonight. I think I deserve it. And I've got some frozen slices of lemon, which keeps your drink nice and cold. And you haven't got to worry about your lemon going off. So, look at that. It's like a pink gin. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Chin chin. Susan. Sally. All you lovelies that are into gin. Chin chin. Nectar in a glass. This is tonight's dinner. I've just got it out the oven. We have got a piece of roast beef and some Slimming World roast potatoes that I must say are looking, can you hear them? Cracking. Oh, they do look good. So I'm just going to let my joint rest for just a little while, and then I'm going to dish that up. Oh, I can't wait to eat those roast potatoes. And now I'm just going to pop in our Lancashire Hotpot and some Yorkie puddings for Jace. They're just the frozen ones, just going to heat them up for quickness on a Friday. And I'll make up, oh God, I love roast potatoes. Daisy, and chocolate. I'm going to just make up some gravy to go with that. And I'll come back. So I'm just slicing up my roast beef. We like it a little bit pink in the middle, like that. I don't like it like grey looking, do you know what I mean? And I do like it quite chunky, you know, a nice chunky piece of meat. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it feels really tender. I'm just going to try a little piece. Oh my God. That is beautiful. So tender. That's Lidl's. Absolutely beautiful. And it was the finest Lidl's roast beef joint, and it came with a horseradish butter in it. Not loads of it. I think that probably, if you cut it thinner, then obviously it would do 4 people, but it will equally do 2 greedy people. So, got loads of veg here. Got carrots and Brussels. I apologise now, Mother, for the amount of Brussels we're eating the night before we come to see you. Right, so that's JC's. You can have a few more Brussels. And then, oh, don't forget those. I think that's getting a bit hot. There's a couple of Yorkie puddings for Jace, just the frozen ones, they're not homemade. My mum's the Northern Lass. If you saw her Yorkshire puddings on Christmas Day, she made those. Unfortunately, this Southern Lass is no good at Yorkshire puddings. So, made up some gravy. Just going to pour that over. We quite like thick gravy. I hate runny gravy. It's horrible. So I'm just going to pour over some nice thick gravy. And there we have it. A Friday night roast dinner. Lovely. And I haven't forgotten, I will come back with the Lancashire alternative Hotpot. Well, here it is in its glory. My Southerners Lancashire Hotpot. Can you see that? It's very bubbly and very hot. And to be quite honest with you, I've just stuffed my face with roast dinner. I don't know if I can do a taste test. But there you go. So that's going to cool overnight. Cool down, pop it in the fridge, and then tomorrow all we've got to do is heat that up. Right, a little bit. Bit of potato. God, it's hot. Ow. I'm going to let that cool down. I am not going to put that in my mouth and burn my mouth for the whole weekend. And then I've got cat's tongue, if you know what I mean. I think it's suitably cool. So, Oh, cool, you can taste the herbs. They're really, really tasty. Potatoes nicely cooked. Really juicy meat. Cheesy. And you got a little bit of spice from the chorizo. Very nice. A nice alternative to Lancashire Hotpot. Give it a go. You know, you've got stuff in your fridge, and I want to make room for my shopping that's coming on Sunday. So, and we're going away for a few, you know, tomorrow and that. So I want to get rid of all this sort of stuff out of the fridge because it's going to be wasted otherwise. So give it a go. Make this. Let it cool down. Stick it in the freezer, and you've got it for next week then. One evening you can come home from work and you haven't got to bother too much. So yeah, give it a go. It's a thumbs up from this household, and I hope it'll be a thumbs up from your household. And have a lovely weekend, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.